Okay, I have a big update for you today about a truly incredible story that I brought to you yesterday. Let me catch you up. Tuesday night, we did a live commentary stream of the Democratic presidential debate. We did it on our Twitch platform. We are on all sorts of different platforms. We tend to do the live debate coverage on Twitch at twitch.tv/David Pakman. About halfway through that debate, our stream was shut down, along with the streams of numerous other left-wing streamers, basically at the same time, almost at the exact same time. Now, because the debate was on CBS, the assumption was CBS shut down these debate streams. But very quickly, something didn't seem quite right. And we started to get emails that said that the claimant was not CBS. It was instead a company called Praxis Political Legal. We did an investigation, and immediately we found that the email address listed as the contact email for these claims by Praxis Political Legal didn't exist. And when I emailed them, the email instantly bounced back. We found that the company had almost no online presence whatsoever, merely a single page website on one of those website builders called Card with two R's, CARRD, sort of like your website being praxispolitical.blogspot.com. That's the equivalent of what they had. And it seemed weird. That's what we knew as of yesterday. Either CBS hired a very shadowy company with almost no presence to file mass copyright claims against left-wing streamers, or this was all a fraud and this company was claiming to represent CBS when they did not. Now, either way, the effect on us was disastrous. It put us at risk of a permanent ban from Twitch. So I immediately contacted a lawyer, contacted Twitch's legal department. I pointed out there's a lot of red flags here. I was notified late yesterday, towards the end of the day yesterday, that Twitch's legal investigation determined the copyright strikes were bogus. These scammers tricked Twitch into believing that they represented CBS. They did not. And they successfully got, I don't know the number, a whole bunch of left-wing streamers shut down. A number of articles have been written about it. This Vice covered it, Newsweek covered it, The Verge covered it. There's a whole bunch of different articles about it. Now, additionally, while this investigation was going on yesterday, the website for Praxis Political Legal disappeared altogether from the internet, just removed. Very, very odd. So the right thing was done here, in the sense that they determined the strikes were bogus. They weren't from someone actually representing CBS. They removed the strike from our account. Our account on Twitch has been reinstated. That's the good news. The bad news is, and this is not getting enough attention, the bad news is the broken, dysfunctional system that exists on both YouTube and Twitch for dealing with copyright issues. Because both YouTube and Twitch have a system where anybody claiming that their copyright is being violated can almost instantly have live streams and videos taken down. And then it becomes the responsibility of the publisher, me, us, to prove that either the claim was fraudulent, that we were authorized because we have a license or fair use or whatever to broadcast or publish that content. It's sort of ban now, ask questions later. And this can take 24 hours. It could take 48 hours. It can take 30 days. It can sometimes take months because that is how long YouTube keeps copyright strikes on until they eventually fall off. On Twitch, they never fall off, although there's rumors that they're looking at changing that. So the right outcome ultimately prevailed here, but it's a broken system. The system, I was thinking about Trump and the founding fathers. Hear me out. The founding fathers set up checks and balances, and they never imagined that a president would come in and simply ignore the checks and balances, which Donald Trump has done. And then what happens? It turns out nothing happens. There have been no consequences to Donald Trump for flouting norms and checks and balances. The creators of YouTube and Twitch may never have imagined that bad faith fraudulent actors would show up while an important event for our democracy is taking place, a presidential debate, and file a massive number of bogus copyright claims, effectively shutting down endless the viewership for thousands and tens of thousands of people that were watching these streams. So the system has to be changed. They should have to show that their copyright is being violated. They must have to prove that they are actually authorized representatives of the copyright holder, because otherwise, even though in this one instance it was, quote, solved, the same thing will happen either next week or next month or whenever we're covering events important to our democracy, and it will continue to jeopardize the livelihood of independent media creators like us. Ban first, ask questions later, which is employed by YouTube. It's employed by Twitch. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And if anything, what we've learned from this is, okay, if everybody gets together and spends almost 24 consecutive hours researching and doing our own investigations and hiring our own lawyers, we can get one strike reversed. But this doesn't change the system that is so acutely broken. And that's what we need to focus on one way or the other. I don't know how to do it. One of our sponsors is privacy.com. They're giving you $5 when you sign up for their completely free service at privacy.com/Pakman. I've been using Privacy for a little over a year now. You've heard me talk about it before. It's a lifesaver, and here's how it works. It takes just a couple of minutes to set up. Anytime you buy something online or on the phone, instead of actually using your real credit card number, the Privacy app and the browser plugin let you give each company a randomized virtual credit card number that you create out of thin air. It'll even autofill the card number with one click. And the payment is taken out of your checking account without the merchant ever knowing your real information. So this allows you to keep your banking information secure, but also to take control of your finances. You can create up to 12 of these virtual credit cards a month. You can set spending limits. You can freeze them. You can delete them anytime you want. So when you do this, it means you're not going to be charged when you don't want to be, because you can destroy the virtual card number right after using it, which, for instance, I love using free trials because I know I won't be charged when the trial is over if I use a virtual credit card number. You're keeping your identity private by not telling companies who you are. You're keeping your bank or credit card info protected against data breaches and identity theft. And it's free. There's no catch whatsoever. But if you want, Privacy also offers a $10 a month plan that gives you 1% cash back and lets you create 36 credit cards a month, and a $25 a month plan tailored more for small businesses where you can create 60 card numbers a month and much more. But definitely go ahead and at least get started with the free plan. You'll protect your financial info. Companies can't charge you unexpectedly. And like I said, you'll get $5 to spend when you sign up at privacy.com/Pakman.